Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk about if ultra-wide monitors are actually worth getting and for what kind of purposes they would actually be useful. Now, for people that do a lot of video editing, they will be very useful, especially if you have more than one screen, because then you can really take advantage, especially in programs like After Effects, where you can actually have the timeline be the entire height of the screen, because then you can fit a lot of layers in After Effects. If you're an After Effects editor or user, then you know exactly what I'm talking about already. And also the width of the display makes it so that you can see a lot more video within the allotted screen real estate. Now, if you're playing games that are like racing games, open world games, it hands down looks a ton better on ultra-wide because it looks more cinematic and it just kind of all looks a lot better. Now, for FPS and shooter games, it kind of depends. Some games actually don't support it, especially like the esports games like CSGO. Call of Duty, the newer ones actually do support it, which is actually a nice feature to have. But not all games really support it, especially if they're a little bit older. So I would look into that before you actually get one to see if the games that you play will be able to be played at that resolution. Some of them do end up actually stretching to fit the aspect ratio, which is actually kind of a nice thing. Like I know CSGO does stretch to 21:9, but it does not natively support it, I don't think. I could be wrong, it could just throw it in the 16:9 settings, like the section for that though. But other than that, like, racing games look absolutely amazing with the wider screen. Games like Call of Duty it's kind of a toss-up, because a lot of like Call of Duty stuff is close quarters anyway, so having the wider viewing angle really is not that needed. Now in games like Battlefield, it's a lot nicer because those maps are usually very open, very big. But it seems to work the best in open world games like The Witcher 3, Forza Horizon 3 I've played, and that looks amazing actually when you throw it on 2560 by 1080 at ultra settings. That looks insane. Other than that, like Need for Speed looks a lot better as well. And same with a lot of the other racing games and a lot of the other open world games. I can't say that I play them very much, so, like the open world in general, I don't tend to play that much, so I don't know that much about them. But from what I do know, and what I have experienced actually, now that I have had one for a few months, it is well worth it. Now, if you're someone that likes to play games like platformers and all, that I don't necessarily think it would do as much because you tend to focus on the middle of the screen anyway, not like the edges. But yeah, overall, I love ultra-wides. I don't know that I could ever really go back. Especially now that I have a screen that's right in front of me and a screen that's off to my left. I know because I have the camera facing towards me, it's going to be the other way, but yeah, it's to my left. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.